Hello everyone, I'm Aditi Rathod, one of the editors of the Fifth Estate. Today I have with me Birithik P, contesting for the post of Co-Curricular Affairs Secretary. So Birithik, my first question for you is regarding Inter IIT Contingent. Can you discuss your strategies to improve contingent performance? Additionally, what is your perspective on contingent probables? Do you want to have them? And if so, how do you plan to mentor these selected students?
Yeah, coming to I'll structure my answer into three parts. One is how can we increase participation of contingent. Next is how can we give more exposure. And the second part of the whole question is how can we ensure consistent performance, right? So first thing, to increase more participation in Inter-IT contingent or to get more people, the concept of probables itself is to solve that. And we'll be separately having a different set of people apart from project members in C5's overall structure. It's something I put in my feasibility report. Secondly, how can we give more exposure? We'll be having year-round contingent. So these people will be traveling to all the other fests and participating in contingent, and the heads will identify the fests. And third thing, to ensure consistent performance, we'll be having mentorship sessions from the previous Inter-IT contingent also. So these are the three ways in which we'll be increasing the performance of Inter-IT Tech contingent.
My second question for you is, how do you intend to guarantee transparency in the team selection process?
Yes. So how will I guarantee transparency in the team selection process? First thing, the selection of heads in the top tier or even the course is a very, very rigorous process, and it's a month-long process which also involves the selection or interviews by faculty advisors and previous outgoing core team members and everyone. So that is something which cannot be made very, very transparent, but we have belief that the previous core team will actually select the best ones for the new role. Coming to going at the coordinator level or even the head level, we can make personalized interview feedback for them so that they'll know where they have missed out on, and they can also know where they can improve when they're applying for other POs also.
Now, moving on to your manifesto specific question, the first question for you is, given that the already packed freshie schedule with orientations, NSO, NC, etc., and your proposal to conduct 26 events, how do you plan to integrate the Inter-Departmental TechSoc League into your timeline? Additionally, considering that C5 club-wise orientation is already a part of the schedule, how will you manage the logistics without overwhelming freshies?
So just to give the context why this was proposed, one is we have less participation of freshies in inter-hostel competition, considering that they all stay in Mandakini, and number two, in your freshie year you have more department fields over your hostel. Now how this logistics will be integrated, first thing, the events will be spaced evenly throughout the semester, and as I mentioned in my feasibility report, it will be done before quiz 2 and after quiz 2 so that their academic timeline is also not hit. Next is these beginner sessions that's been mentioned in the questions will be integrated along with the orientation, and the competition will follow. Ideally, we want everyone to participate in every event, but different events appeal to different freshies. So logistics shouldn't be a problem, and TechSoc has agreed to recruit more people to handle this event.
So the second question is regarding the Hostel eBuddy initiative. How do you imagine them contributing differently from regular eBuddy initiative? How do you plan to prevent overworking the ECEL team while managing those initiatives? And considering the absence of tech secs in the Swarna and Mandakini hostels, how do you propose executing these initiatives?
How this eBuddy in hostels is contributing differently from regular eBuddy? First thing is, we are taking it one step closer to them. So here we'll have them participating in groups, right? So, and there's more flexibility for them to participate, considering that we will be having it in different rounds in both Swarnamukhi and Mandakini. Next is overworking of the ECEL team. So we have a dedicated vertical E-Club which handles the freshie events of ECEL. So this is their flagship event, and that's also something that they have agreed to do also. Even if it's twice, we are ready to push the goal of promoting entrepreneurship in freshies. And next, considering the absence of TechSec, until the Technical Affairs Secretaries of Mandakini and Swarnamukhi are elected, we'll be pushing it through the CRs of all the departments. So that'll be the strategy to approach all the people in fresh.
So the last question is regarding your manifesto point around Shastra archives. Given that Heritage Center already has an exhibit on Shastra's history, how will Shastra archives contribute to it?
Yeah, this year during 25th year of Shastra, when we wanted to get the previous relics previous physical or even digital media of how Shastra was 10 years back, 15 years back. We were not able to get as much as we wanted, and there's very few of it, right? So this is a long-term vision. So let's say we are celebrating 30th year of Shastra, we are celebrating 50th year of Shastra. We'll have an year-by-year account of what exactly how Shastra actually grew, and Shastra alums who will be coming back to Insti will have will get a chance to see how much was back then when they were there, and even major event banners, spotlight speaker notebooks, something that they will be cherishing on. So that's the whole point. This is a very long term vision, and we need to store and document everything that we want to actually see after 10 years, 15 years later.
Thank you and all the best for your campaign.